So today is going to be a pretty chill vlog. I don't have tea with me right now, but if you want to grab a cup of tea and calm the F down with me, that'd be cool. I'm going to take you along with me throughout the week, some things that I did, some thoughts that I had, more so some thoughts that I had because and I have a lot of work to do today, so I'm going to compile this video with as much footage as I have, and hopefully it's somewhat entertaining. Alright, see you towards the end. So I ordered this package from a friend on Instagram. We met through the Windows Grand Rapids project this summer, and he's a local artist in Grand Rapids in Kalamazoo. His name's Guillermo, and you'll find him at the Instagram handle Asma Speaks. So I've got my package and I wanted to do a little unboxing video of what he put in here. He sent way more than he should have for what I paid for it. And I'm totally gonna cut this out and put it on something because that's just amazing. That's art in its own. We've got some stickers, and he was telling me that in graffiti culture they trade stickers a lot, and I thought that was the coolest thing. So I'm gonna make sure that I send him some of mine in return. These are so awesome. And I love the fact that he's reusing materials. I'm gonna have such a hard time finding things that are worthy to put these on. He sent me a really nice thank you note. I think this one's my favorite. So cool. So, to say thank you and do a proper trade, I'm gonna send him with some of my stickers, and I know he has a little one at home, so I thought I'd send him with my children's book as well. So this is my children's book. It's all about being environmentally friendly. I wrote and illustrated this on a grant program in 2018 and published in 2019. I'm at Alexa's today, my mentors, and we're gonna try some monotype screen printing. I'm told to just watercolor right on top of this screen. We'll see what happens. We're working on some stuff. I've got my lithographic plate in progress here, taking breaks from that and switching over to monotype watercolor printing on this screen. Now I'm working on painting watercolor on this screen, just like I would on paper. So while this dries, I'll be working on my lithograph and back and forth, and we'll see what happens. And we're getting these backgrounds as a result. Hey, I hope this vlog hasn't been too confusing so far. I just got parked at school, and today's Wednesday, March 10th. It's crazy to think that we're already like a third through March. I have a ton of stuff to do this month, and specifically this week. Mural season is coming up. It's getting warmer and people are going to be painting outside. So this is the time where all the applications are due and all of the contracts and things have to be turned in. I have to record a reading for some students. My friend works at a school and requested that I do a sit-down video reading my children's book. It's called Their Home, Our Landfill. I'm thinking about doing a video of that in the future, but a lot of more business related things this week rather than hands-on painting. I'm still doing a painting every day. I usually reserve 2 to 3 hours for that daily painting, and sometimes it's just nice to sit down with it and not feel the need to record the process. It's kind of meditative to sit down and focus on that and the research that's involved in that. So I hope that you're enjoying those over on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you should. I'm doing an 100-day project where each day I paint a painting that is related to an amphibian, and it follows the Instagram grid, so every 3 days I reveal a new amphibian. If you'd like to go check that out, my Instagram is @toDrawAttention, just like all my other social media. Today feels like a weird day. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing a dress over my pants today, and I kind of feel like I'm back in 5th grade. But the weather's kind of odd. It's warming up again, but I think we're supposed to get snow here soon, so it's not a permanent thing. I think I showed you a little bit before that I'm working on lithography in class, where you draw onto the stone or the plate and then chemically etch your drawing into the plate so that it can pick up ink, and then you can print it. It's also borderline overwhelming to remember the whole process and make sure you're doing it right. I'll try to show you the outcome. I'll be working on that today in class. I did all the chemical etching on Monday, and now I should be able to get some prints out of it. You start with your drawing on a plate, and you can't touch any oils to the plate whatsoever, or else the chemicals and the acid will burn your oils into your plate and ruin your drawing. So it was a very tedious process of making sure I wasn't touching my hand on the plate while I drew. Then you apply the acid onto the plate based on the material you're using and the level of value. So from light to dark value, you have different acidities that will etch those strengths different. I think I ended up with about 6 acidity levels on my plate, and once that sits on your drawing and etches away your drawing material, you can't see your drawing physically anymore. And then it looks like this. I'll insert a picture here. After that, you ink it up and it'll catch your ink, because now everywhere where your drawing was has been eaten away, so now it has a texture to attach the ink to. And once your ink rolls up on the plate, you repeat the etching process again to strengthen that grip that the plate's gonna have when picking up ink. This is my first attempt at lithography, and we'll see how it turns out. The process behind creating a work like this is so in-depth. A lot of the times printmakers don't get the recognition that they deserve because their artwork is seen as a reproduction, when really every print that you make is involved in such a large, intensive process. Yeah, go give some love to your printmakers that you know in your life, because there's so much behind the process that you don't see. I'll probably check in with you after class. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'll try to show you that later, and we'll see how it goes.
Thank you for wearing your mask over your nose and mouth.
Tenor. What are you doing? So windy out tonight. It's crazy spooky. Hey guys, it's me and Tenor here. Hey, sit. Hey guys, it's Thursday morning. I have Tenor here with me. I just wanted to sit down and talk about some things that have been on my mind as usual. There's Harley. Oh my gosh, it's a zoo in here. That's Tenor, Harley, and little Kitty in the back there. Okay, I'm gonna have to kick these guys out if I'm gonna be able to talk. It's many hours later after being so rudely interrupted by my zoo of animals. What I was trying to say, so I've been trying to do this March Meet the Maker thing on Instagram where it prompts you to do something related to your business every day so that people can get to know you a little bit better. I think 2 days ago, one of those prompts is a learning curve, and I failed to do that one, not because I didn't have time necessarily, but because it was something that I felt taken aback from, because I feel like everything in my life is a learning curve right now, and it was hard to see that and think about, oh my gosh, now I have to share everything share everything that I know nothing about with this audience that I have, which is still very small, but it can be scary posting on social media sometimes. So I've been trying to process that and how many things in my life are going to be a learning curve, and if that's a bad thing or not, because I'm graduating here soon. I have a little over a month until I graduate college and I have a bachelor's degree. I can't help but feel that I'm not prepared enough. Having talked with a lot of people that are further along in their life than I am, it's a general consensus that nobody has their shit together after graduation and that nobody knows what they're doing. I need to remember that, and this has inadvertently become a little bit of a pep talk for myself, because something that I wanted to share with you that ties into this is I'm over here feeling like I don't have anything together and that I'm not doing anything right necessarily. And who is to determine what is right per se, but you get those thoughts in your head no matter what you're doing. And I got a little bit of validation this week. I actually received an email from the president of my university saying that I had been chosen for the Excellence Award within my department. The email for the Excellence Award said that the Excellence Award winners exhibit a rare level of mastery in their chosen field. Hearing that at my current state of mind is confusing to me, because I'm like, what did I do that exhibits a rare level of mastery in my field? Because I'm consistently looking at my work and thinking, I don't know what I'm doing. All of this is a learning curve. I guess, moral of the story, what I'm trying to say is that nobody knows what they're doing, but all you can do is keep going. Let this be a little bit of encouragement for you, because there's so many people out there that just go with the flow and do what they think is best, and they're successful for it. Along the same vein, I have a wall hanging that I've had on my wall that obviously I don't see enough because it says this, and I didn't realize that it said it until a friend of mine posted on social media this part of this same quote, and I realized that I had the same quote on my wall. And it says, "Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself." And that's by Eleanor Roosevelt. That's just part of the quote. And that's so true. It just goes to show that everybody makes mistakes and everybody's going through these things. And all you can do is try to learn from those that previously did it and alter it to fit what you're looking to do or what you're trying to achieve. I don't know if this is too much, like, is this too introspective? Because this is how I think all the time. I constantly have to remind myself of these things and try to shut down my negative thoughts somehow. So let me know if this is any help to you or if you're going through a similar thing, because it's extremely helpful to know that other people experience the same thoughts and feelings. I'm very, very grateful to have gotten this honor and this award. That was an exciting thing that happened this week. I don't know how helpful this is going to be to anybody, but if you can take this as your weekly dose of encouragement, I encourage you to believe in yourself, and you never know who's going to notice and pick up on the hard work that you're putting in, because I sure didn't think that anybody would be noticing my work to this extent to award me for it. Keep at it. You got this. As cheesy as it sounds, good things do come from hard work. I think that that's enough for my preachiness today. I have a feeling that this is going to become a regular thing, me sitting down and telling you my thoughts. I'd love to hear from you in the comments or reach out to me in my Instagram direct message or something if you're feeling a similar way. Everybody's going through life for the first time. I hope you have a great week, and until next time.